Hi guys, this is StormMouse03 continuing Dead Space 3 Classic Mode. This is Chapter 18 and we are part of the way in. We just solved this puzzle and dealt with this room. And now we're going to go back down the lift and backtrack through a bunch of other areas. I think it does repopulate some of the enemies. I know that I didn't kill all of the stalkers and things in this room coming up. So we're going to see what's left to contend with and try to not deal with as much of it as we can.
Well, you've successfully turned the city into a giant pretzel. Now what?
Serrano's right. I should be
So it looks like either I'm moving fast enough that nothing is running at me, or it despawned any enemies that were left. Or I killed everything, but I don't think I killed everything. So that might just despawn that area. So it might really be beneficial to you to just try to run by it. At least in that room. Okay. There's just a clutter of shit. And a lot of times, oh god, it's hard for me to tell exactly where it all is on my screen. So, the reason I went above that yellow thing is that in the last time I went through there on the way in the other direction, one of those little yellow shitheads clipped me. And I think if you fly underneath it, there's a higher chance of it doing that to you. So, just be aware. If you go above them, you're maybe a little bit safer. What's over here? A little blinking light in the floor trying to throw me off. So I think I killed everything in this room on the way through. But if I didn't, we're going to just try to run by it and go the wrong way. This is a horrible room. Alright, so we're back here.
This isn't the way, Isaac. There is a future for you, for all of us.
Yee.
You can see them again, Isaac.
Now, there may be some dudes.
It's a future with no regrets.
Some of Danik's men
One way or another, this will
might
all
be in
over
this
soon.
area.
Isaac!
Or that encounter. I mean, I know there's an encounter a little bit later with Danik's men, but one of them might happen now. But I'm not seeing anyone, so that's great. And I'm going to go use this bench. Because I have some resources that I've been saving up. 2 rate of fire plus 2 damage. Let's see what we can put that in. We can put it right here. Very nice. And that means that I'm going to have a plus 2 something that I can put in here. Fantastic. So I only have one, I have one little med pack left, and I don't have a lot of ammo, and, you know, you can challenge yourself by limiting your resources, but I have so much stuff right now, it's pointless to try to, hoard it, you know, like, if you, and, you know, I was able to get that, use the ration seals to buy one of the resource packs, so I have a lot of somatic gel, I have a lot of scrap metal, and that is exactly why I wanted that, because you don't, when you have health and whatnot, things are not as awful as they could be, and that doesn't mean that you want to rely on that the entire time, but some of these areas, especially here at the end, they're such bullshit, and I just don't I don't see the purpose in making them even worse than they already are by limiting, you know, my arsenal. Oh, it wants me to go all the way back here? No way. There is no way, sir, that I am doing that. Not that I really even need to be worrying about the scavenger bots at this point, but, but I figure, why not get the few extra little things? That way we can, you know, do as many upgrades as we need to and as we can here toward the end. Because again, I mean, why not? You've made it to the end. There's nothing that you need to be saving stuff for. The last chapter isn't particularly, you know, horrendous. And the final boss isn't particularly horrendous either. So, I believe there might be some of the alien guys in here. Yep. And you know what? Fuck you. Is what I say. Just forget fighting him. I don't even care. Open the door. Let me out of this place. And, just leave him. Leave him be. And that's what I'm gonna say to this next part, too. I just don't... I don't care to fight things that I don't have to. At this point in the game. Especially when there are only a few of the, like, big ones. I feel pretty confident in my ability to stasis and run. Because there's gonna be dudes who are gonna shoot at me. Ugh, God help me. And there's gonna be the aliens, and they're gonna be fighting each other, and I say, let them kill each other. I don't care. Just let them kill each other. He clipped me a little bit, but you know what? Probably a lot less than it would have been if I had sat there and tried to fight those dudes and the aliens at the same time. So right now I'm gonna be making this figure. And, it's like some sort of alien pipe organ. But, you know, it's just not worth it. It's not worth your ammo. It's not worth your heartache. If you're on, you know, an easy difficulty and you have some weapons that you have a lot of ammo for, and, you know, you want to challenge yourself and whatever. I mean, the first time I played through it, I was playing through on normal. I killed everything. It was fine. But when you're on these harder difficulties and when you're limited based on either your resources in pure survival mode or your weaponry in this classic mode, or your amount of deaths in the hardcore mode, just not dealing with things is sometimes preferable. Now you could probably have skipped through some of those other rooms as well, some of the ones with the stalkers and the axe guys and those kinds of things, but you know, at the end of some of them are those doors with the whale sounds where you might get caught up if you've left enemies behind you. If there's not one of those at the end of the room, it might behoove you to try to just run through them. Because, you know, it wastes ammo and health and whatnot. And right here, I'm gonna run again. I might get clipped in the back, yep. But I don't even care. I do not even care. They were coming for me, and it's just like, that's a big no. A no to you. Again, you know, you could try to, like, stasis those dudes, or kill them. You know, whatever you feel like doing. But at this point, in the game. You know, I'm over being in rooms where they are throwing far too many enemies at me. I'm just over it. And so avoidance is my solution. Alright, so in this room you've got some soldiers and you've got some necromorphs. And this is the room that we were in before, I think. Ugh, that guy with the rockets just takes the cake. Alright. So yeah, if you can make the dudes come to you, that's good. What just happened? I don't even know what happened then. I think he might have fired off another rocket before the one that I sent back to him killed him. And so it hit this piece of cover or some shit. Who knows? Sometimes this game, I just don't even know. I just can't even describe. If you were gonna give me stuff, that'd be nice. Thank you. Thank you for the stuff. So I think that there might be... Oh, yep, there's a little bit more. We aren't done. Hey, stop it. Hey, stop it. No, exploding baby. Good grief. That's what I need, a stasis grenade. Don't let me get caught in that. And, like, sometimes I amaze myself with the stupid things that I do. There's dudes still shooting at me, and here I was trying to pick up ammo from over there. Like, sometimes I just love myself. It's the moments where you go, why did you do that? Wow, that just blew right up in my face. I hate fighting these dudes. I really hate fighting these dudes. This is not Dead Space. Come on, come on. They're just everywhere. Being turdy. And sometimes, like, it looked like I should have been hitting him just then, didn't it? It looked like it to me. The reticle was right on him. But sometimes if you are too close to a corner, an invisible wall will make it such that you can't hit the person you are firing at. And that is nonsense. So yeah, just be aware. Far too many dudes in this area. And, be careful of those grenades, because I'm telling you, sometimes you can pick them up like I did to the stasis grenade, but then they threw one of the, regular grenades right after that, and I just did not have time to turn around and TK it. Sometimes they seem to take a while to explode, and then sometimes they don't. And I don't know what the difference is, or, you know, why that happens sometimes, but, you know, it's not real cool. From now there's gonna be some more dudes. Whenever you see cover like this, there's gonna be dudes. And I don't know why they thought they had such a great cover system, because they don't. This is a suicide grunt. Oh god. And I'm gonna just come down here because I know that there are dudes on the other side as well, and I don't want to get surrounded. I just played it pretty aggressively there, and it worked out in my favor. But this cover is such shit. It's just such shit. Alright. That one did not work so much in my favor because the one guy just wouldn't die. It appeared like I was shooting him enough times for him to flinch or do something, but obviously not. The cover system, if someone understands how this cover system is supposed to be worth the crap, I would love an explanation, because you're supposed to like sort of hide behind it like this and then pop up and shoot people. It's just nonsensical to me. Like, because you're not actually sticking on the cover. And to aim or anything and shoot, you have to get off the cover. And, you know, the second they throw a grenade and you need to, like, go to use telekinesis on it, you have to aim, or you're just going to use a health pack when you push B instead of using your kinesis. So the second they throw a grenade at you, you're screwed, because you've got to pop your head up from behind the cover to pick up the grenade, and then they're just going to clock you with all those bullets. And then when you try to pop up to shoot one of them, somebody else is going to shoot you. I don't know. The whole concept of having these soldier guys in this game, I mean, thank goodness there aren't that many of them. That is a saving grace. But why they're there at all, just, I suppose it's for variety, so that you're not fighting the same old enemies over and over, which I appreciate. I appreciate that. Even though it sounds like I don't. I do appreciate that. But in the same token, how much ammo do I have? I think I'll have some more. I should be fine with it, but we're coming up on the end here, honing in on the last part of this game, which is great. And I have a shitload of scrap metal, so I'm gonna make a shitload of ammo. Because why not? So I don't know about the soldiers. I do appreciate the variety in the enemies, and I guess the effort to try something different, but I don't know. Couldn't they have come up with something else besides soldiers? I mean, there are soldiers shooting at you and everything. And at least it doesn't go the Resident Evil route of making it more soldiers than actual zombies in certain locations, which is just odd to me. But why the soldiers are really needed at all, I just don't know. I mean, they already have those annoying mutations that shoot projectiles at you. Do they really need guns too? But I will say this for them. I don't need to go back that way. That's just me wasting time because I know chapter 19 is at hand. And I want to finish my thoughts. I will say something for Dead Space though. At least they are regular soldier guys who are the ones with weapons that are shooting, and not the necromorphs somehow getting the ability to shoot weapons, except for when, you know, they take over the dead body of the like little head crabs take over the dead body of a soldier who had a gun, and then they kind of fire wildly and whatnot. At least that is the case, because, you know, zombies or monsters or whatever shooting weapons is just the most ridiculous thing. So this is the last little bit here of chapter 18. And it's another one of these climbing sections. You thought you were done? Oh no, folks. Oh no. Don't you know that whenever we make something, we have to put it in here 15 times? So whenever it starts to glow, you need to pay attention. And I'm going to be real careful here, because these things I do believe are a one-hit kill. Son of a bitch. The little cogs. If the cog clips me, that is a insta-kill. So, you know, getting shocked isn't so bad, but getting clipped by one of these cogs, even when it's stasis, I've had it stasis before, and walked by, and it just, God, no, come on, why? And it clipped me just a little bit, and I died. And it's like, come on, guys, why? And this, just like, sometimes I won't be quite up far enough to be able to move over. But, in any case, this is the end of this level. Don't get hit by the electricity in the middle as many times as I did, because I'm horrible at playing those sections. If it wasn't obvious already, I'm horrible at that. So this is going to be the end of this section. As soon as you walk up this way and push something, it's going to be in a cutscene that I'm going to cut out, because I don't want to really spoil as much as I can, not spoil this this game for everybody who's watching this, just in case you haven't played it and want to. So this will be the end of this chapter. We will head on into chapter 19, and I will see you guys in the final chapter. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you there.